And we're live. What the heck? What just exploded?
Well, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play.
I'll play me your number one video.
Whatever.
You have a 350 view video.
Why is that it? I've been trying to forget about that.
What?
It's a late bloomer. That video was a late bloomer. That video was a late bloomer.
Number one. You just broke my heart. Why is that your number one video?
Probably because it has the most clickbaity title. And
I like how someone actually commented on
yeah, yeah, because it gets recommended. However, I should not have made the jokes. The Iona Elite. So he's live filming Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep.
I'm too busy.
Playing
Getting ready.
Siege.
What? Your channel's gonna understand exactly why I stopped streaming Siege like 5 years ago.
Why?
Me and Matt get streaming it. I had the last time on Oregon where the tower. Did you know in Oregon the tower was a bomb site back in the day?
Wait, seriously?
Slow down now. There we go.
And I don't accept that.
Seriously? It's bull. I see. I'm losing to Wham and Monty in subscribers, but in analytics, my videos are climbers. I win the long-term game. Short, or in better words, they win the short battle, I win the war. These little battles equal me winning the war. Is it Risotto Nero? Well, it's Elvis the Alien's favorite villain.
Oh.
Oh, well. You know there's a guy. Guys, you know who this guy plays if his username is CaliMainR6. Oh, shit.
He plays Cali only.
Oh, no. I'm fighting nades required.
Is that Ian Alcoa?
Who's that guy video playing?
William.
Turn it off.
You would be wise not to.
It's not copyrighted.
Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever
It's
seen.
called a
And
meme.
I've been teaching a long time.
Still.
It's not copyrighted.
It's a joy to have such a student.
Still. No.
Can be.
There
Well,
you are.
on my streams, you know I let that
I
slide.
received your owl.
Why?
I was able to speak with
Random
Lothar, the
entertainment
goblin I
value. It
mentioned
adds a
before.
spike.
What did you learn?
That
He
spike
and Ranrock
will
were close
become
once, but they had a
rewatchable.
falling out.
So if you hear like a
believe
really
he could be
funny noise or
trusted?
something cringe, like someone getting slapped in the face on your audio log,
I believe he's trustworthy,
you can
yes.
check, and that will be the
He
most
seems
rewatched
sincere.
area in the
And
video.
Serona Ryan trusts him. Very well. Supposing he can
As long as
be
it's
trusted,
copyrighted.
will he help us
It's
get
bad.
to Ranrock? I retrieved
And I
the
don't
stolen
think the
helm.
text to
He hopes
speech
to return
bot
to Ranrock in order to
is
regain his
copyrighted as
confidence.
well.
You have been busy.
I want you to guess
Let's
who
hope
I'm
your
maining
efforts
in
result in
Siege
our
right
learning
now.
something about Ranrock's plans.
On
Lothar
defense.
did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what.
Mira.
Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
A Rooney.
Ranrock is searching for
Why?
something. I feared as much.
I don't know. Well,
I've heard
you
an
play mute,
unusual
and I'm
amount
trying to
of
keep you
activity.
playing mute.
Goblins and
I just need to
wizards,
teach you the
surmise,
SMG-11.
when visiting my portrait at my
But you never
castle.
give me a good day. So here's what I'm going to
Hogwarts
propose.
Castle.
My former residence, yes.
The
That
next
castle
week,
is also the location of your
I
next
have two
trial.
streams I want to do. One for the new season of
I'm sorry to
Apex.
tell you that
I'm going to
Victor
actually try to
Rookwood,
somehow do a
evidently
3-hour
your
Apex
descendant, is a
stream.
dark wizard
That's
in league with
painful.
Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark
Luckily,
wizard?
I have TDM, to
I'm
compensate.
afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood
And I want
Castle
to do an
immediately.
R6 one.
Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir.
William's gonna have
On
an
my way.
aneurysm when he looks at Wamapa.
Best of luck.
No.
No time to waste.
There has
I'll meet you
to
at
be a
Rookwood
release.
Castle.
I'm gonna teach you how to beat Oryx. Oryx takes that. I'm not punching it because I can't get up here. If I Stuff like this is why I love this
On
map.
another adventure.
How's it stupid? Hey, they nerfed it, see? Well, Osa's here. It's like kind of a zombie trek to the other side of the cabinets. Oh, there goes an Rooney gate.
The heck am I hearing in the background?
Revelio.
That's JoJo. Let me mute. No, I think Os is cheating. I kind of think that. Yep.
Confringo.
That guy as Solus was impressive.
Why are those not lighting? Did you forget to mute yourself? Because I still hear it.
Dude, apparently I have to play fucking Kaid or Bandit at all times.
Hmm. Why am I going this way? I don't know what's faster right now. Broom? Or highway?
Away, Highwing! Away!
Today is the day I've had so much gamer subs. I'm at 5 scoops today. And I've been up since 3 in the morning.
You've been up for that long? Oh.
I am angry now. I'm angry. Can I play one game of Siege at midnight or near it? Like, can I? Is that too much to ask for?
Highwing!
I get a
It's only 7.
invite from Destroyer. Close enough to me. Now that my schedule has been reset. Oh my god, dude, I'm so angry now. The second Destroyer sends me a party invite, I crash. Or I disconnect. And I didn't even get a bandit gate down. No, they're dead. They're dead. Why? I look
didn't
like I'm
even get-
toxic now. Yeah, because I had to actually, maybe I did. Did I? Why did I run away? Oh, wait, no. You know why I ran away? Because I didn't expect my game to crash. My goddamn internet to crash. Now, I'm only here to make sure people join your stream early and enjoy it. Now, I'm going to be gone for the rest of the stream. Because Destroyer invited me to a party, and nothing's better than hearing him scream because he can't handle losing in Siege.
Invite him to the party.
Hey, you want to guess what happened? I'm back, and we lost. He's gonna play copyrighted videos. He always does. Because Logan's like... Well, just tell him to shut up. I guess you could just tell him to shut up.
And the moment he joins, he will see that one of us is streaming. Which is a significant sign.
No.
Bust the highway!
Not really, I mean... Especially since me or you are not that big. I mean, you know what's funny, Will? I am halfway to 1,000 views on one of my videos. Halfway to 1,000. What, is that not impressive to you? You're like... Yeah, I did not know that either. That I was at fucking 500 views on a video. I did not know.
Why am I always on?
But I have been on YouTube for a while. I think longer than you have.
No need to race now, my friend.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree.
Dude, the
that we
P90
need to
Renaissance
find a way
is so
in
massive
other than
right
the
now.
front gate. Let's go.
Probably the best thing going on in Siege right now. Shut up! Someone's streaming, you idiot!
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually we may get the right one.
Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
You can't stop Ranrock!
Oh! That was a flick! Watch this flick, well, it's pretty good. The second I'm here as Bandit, we win. Okay, so we do have a fighting chance. They can't handle Bandito Dorito.
Can your brother
Logan,
shut
no
up?
copyrighted content. You're not joining, you're too drunk. William, you're too drunk. If Logan's
Logan!
he's streaming!
Stop!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Your Siege abilities do not decline. Only thing that declines is yourself.
Okay, I'm muting you both.
Fuck you.
I'm muting you because of your brother.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Such arrogance.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Why have you not run away?
Conductive, aren't we?
Glacier, arrest the momentum.
I won't rest. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Glacier, incendiary.
Ranrock will
Arrest the momentum.
I got the pulsar.
Glacier, arrest the momentum. Repulsor.
You're not even trying. Just wait till I come down.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Expelliarmus.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're... This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here? Revelio!
There's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. Let's complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
The second trial. I'm gonna go back to my other party. Actually, that would not be a good idea. Alright.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
The heck? What the heck?
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
Oops. The heck?
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait. It's stuck there? Wait.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Aha! That is so weird.
Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dang it. Wait.
Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
Thing is, they maintain their gravity. Like so. Ta-da! I'd not like that. Oh.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Wait. that was cool. Oh, that's weird.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Ah, shoot. Yeah, well, that didn't work. Wait. Oh, that was easy.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! There's a pillar here, but no ledge here for me to grab onto. Wingardium Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this way. Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Oh.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Reparo! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Domestic! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Domestic! Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh. Now I understand why I dropped this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Aha! Merlin's Spear.
Arresto Momentum. After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Wait. Aha! Aha! Okay. What do we have here? Besides things that want to kill me.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Haha!
Expelliarmus.
Ah, I figured out how the orcs work.
What a relief.
I just realized it destroyed the portal. Well. That's another pensive. Another one of those things. Whatever the heck that is. Into my inventory it goes. There goes my wand.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Now I think I understand, or starting to understand what's going on. Back to the map chamber. Game? Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
One of the few times you will see your character exit his bed. Or their bed. Oh wait, it was up.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poacher.
Aloha, Mora.
I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Uh-oh.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Shush.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways?
Got you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Deke? There he is.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Oh, jeez. Hi. Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Room of requirement.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Well, that answers that question.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Let me re-grab the Thestrals.
Everything's all right now.
Now, once I get in there, conjure the breeding pen. Alright,
studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
The sorting hat took ages.
He's still getting chased.
Quiet!
He was getting yelled at.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
At least teach me the
Don't
spell.
feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Oh, he took the book with him too.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Don't know how you would have known. Was he waiting for me to leave? This is getting out of hand. There are now 2 of him. Why is there suddenly 2 of you? That's weird. Shut up, Peeves. The game should allow you to speak with them at any time. Oh. What has he done? Oh, I already discovered that one. But Peeves is too mischievous. How mischievous he is, I'm surprised any professors believe him. This looks weird. I'm actually not used to there being snow in this game.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Go! Alright, get it in the bag.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
I believe.
I'd be surprised if there were any giant purple toads. Though I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to attack me.
Assignment's all finished. Professor Howard will never believe this.
I have no choice.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
That was, like, one of the easiest spells to learn.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice. Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Levioso! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Caporzo! Arresto Momentum! Flipendo! Descendo! Defendo!
Is it because I'm on the school grounds? I mean, it would make sense. Confringo. You know what? There. Barbanda goes there. The square there can be switched out for any. That can be swapped out for this one, Reparo, and Astro Memento. Wait. It's Hogwarts colors, so. Well, Gryffindor, specifically. There we go. I was right to save that one. And get that one. There we go. I shall only get these two, this one, and this, and this. But not right now. Can't believe I forgot to grab this one. I've seen one of these, but I've never captured one. Alright. Selection. Go here. There it is. Here we go. Quest. Ooh! Demigeist moons. I just need 5 more. Alright. That was completing itself slowly.
High wing, go! Slow down now. There we go.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Whatever gave her that idea? I'm just glad I have scarf and gloves for my character.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
There was coffee in there.
Revelio.
One of their coats.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about
besides
this.
me.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Yeah. You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
I noticed they're carrying a lot more wing weld potions than normal. Well, that guy's dead. Must have noticed the body. That guy should be lucky.
I reckon I can see myself getting away from here and...
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
If it's what I...
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Here they are!
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Revelio. Don't know what Victor was thinking straight. Revelio.
Is how the heck do I get over there? Nope. Ah. Over here.
Revelio. See myself doing this sort. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Haha. And that is why I like this. He saw 2 of them go down and didn't even question it. He didn't question it until a shimmer of light started getting closer. He's like,
Oh. Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the front.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her it, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Ooh! I can unlock it. Mine! I shall raise it! I want to fly on my own dragon! Fine, I'll take it. I have the gloves anyways.
Alright, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Careful! That one is burning intact!
Hello there.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, Thor? Great. Akio, one less human to worry about.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before walls go up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
It sees what ones are attacking and what ones are not. It saw that we were friends and left. Through there. Woo! There goes a fighting ring.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
We gotta give it back.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Oh, it'll be easy.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Game. Thank you.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Woohoo! Wait, that's not my main quest. I suppose I should be more concerned about getting the spell. Is the egg still in my inventory? It is! I shall raise the egg. Kind of like what Hagrid does. Except I do better. And more smart. Definitely less reckless. What did I miss? Oh, scarf. It's worth... I like this wand handle. But this is what my wand looks like without the handle. I actually like it better with the handle. Poacher Executioner. Wow. I've heard more than half of them.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor.
Oops. I accidentally go up these stairs. Poor guy. Oh, I already got that chest. Oop. I agree.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book. You're my second favorite hero.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the
That one
Deathly
I didn't.
Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
I actually don't remember. False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for
Revelio! Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Wait. I'm only missing 2 spells! Well then, if I actually complete this. Yes! Ha!
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could
Bastion.
just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
That was the easiest spell.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
So for that can be switched out.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, Something tripped him. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Bring someone who speaks...
Something about gobbledygook?
Oh no! No! Oh no! Quest, mum's the word. Oh no. I see that and I think... never mind. Okay. So... meet Sebastian by the Overlook. Speak with the meat. Oh no. Before... I, do that. Oh boy. Peace must have told on me about, Oh, wait, that's inside the school. I don't know why I got on the broomstick.
You're lucky they don't expel you. If you don't get your act together, I shall fly straight to Hogwarts and snap your wand in half myself.
I'm making it all up.
Well, this is intriguing. What's Natty got?
To see you, my young friend.
So frustrating.
Oh no.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born.
The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
That guy's been sipping tea this entire time.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
That is more important to story. Actually, they're both pretty important, but I'll help Sebastian first. After I deal with this dragon situation that I caused myself. Oh wait. Hogsmeade. Travel. Then go into the three rooms.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
No. But I wouldn't mind having a butterbeer.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Alright.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
World map.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
This is the barrier basically on... Oh, it's once I cross that point. I must have been right on the... It's good thing I didn't continue following the path. I love using my brain. Also, flying with high wing. Now I have to wait for Sebastian.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
First, collecting some moons.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Expelliarmus!
Think you're clever, don't you?
Arrest those. Bombarda! Depulso! Confringo! Levioso!
I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Depulso!
Go.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
I shall avenge your
Revelio!
Good as you!
Arresto Momentum!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
I see what he did there. Funny. Here we go.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Over here!
Levioso! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Yeesh.
Not your best moment, I fear. I won't rest.
Protego! Leviosa!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo.
A little late for a bridge.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. One less human to worry. Impress the likes of me.
Protego! We're not finished yet. Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Flipendo! Flipendo!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
I'm so glad I do.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Yes. That's one.
Confringo!
A rune symbol.
Confringo! We haven't brought. Ranrock's loyal.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Crap.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
The people I feel sorry for.
What's wrong with all this? Afraid of a staircase? Hoo-hoo!
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much
better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
This game is so fun. What was that? Thought I heard something.
I've always said that travel...
Ooh. And he's getting chased by his wife again. When you hear that scream, you know he's getting chased. Hmm? Also, I don't know the name of any of the songs in this game, so I actually probably should turn off the music. As much as this game is better with music. This'll get me closer. Will it spawn me on my broom?
It's like a place
yes,
right out
it
of
will.
a storybook.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Mysterious and a bit...
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insects.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Accio! Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great reminder.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
I have to hold R2 to keep Wingardium Leviosa active.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we try to go further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Yeah.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Not an easy spell to master, eh? It's literally just the number 4. Boom, I've learned it.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Confringo!
It's freaking out from...
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going. Accio. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with Confringo! 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 Potato! Stupid! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacier! Repulsor! Bombado! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Confringo!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Confringo! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Capulso! Incendio!
Did I just lose the way out? I sure hope not. Okay, it's right here.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
It takes the... What it means possibly by dark is that it takes the darkness of the curse and takes it away completely.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
To the right!
Let's get it.
Expelliarmus, they'll retreat.
How nice of them stuff.
I'm handling it.
Keep out the way!
Imperia!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Oh, crud.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
That means I can't use my square button near him. This is the closest I could probably get to the room without having to go very far. And I would be right. Go down a few stairs and then boom. Instead of having to... Though Fig's classroom is also right there. Maybe Fig's classroom would have been better. Or Fig's guest classroom. Whichever that room was. But still.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I just hope this don't wind up getting my character expelled from Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The fragrance is most enchanting. Not your typical...
It's not like her to forget.
No, I'm sure they're not. And they say only especially delicate violets are used.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
They didn't have the chance to.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until...
Reparo!
That's it. Like that it's the word. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again. Rebecca.
She's fantastic.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight. I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Good thinking, but she'd still... Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her! If we can get to the nest! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Oh, that was cool.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Wait, why does she need to send an owl?
How could I have been so blind?
Poppy? What happened? Kid pretending he's on a flying broom.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes, and no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula.
If it means I get mandrake
Remember,
seeds,
I just
I'm
need
taking
that
them.
venomous tentacula.
If it means I get mandrake seeds, I'm taking them.
See, this must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Aloha Mora.
I accidentally fired that off.
Where is that venomous tentacula? Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio.
Whew. I know he would be attracted to the sound of fighting.
I saw what you did! Ha! I've no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times? Are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir.
promise, sir.
Revelio. Never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
It's unusual to see the shop around here.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a former friend of mine?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
He was in there. You can't really buy anything from in there.
Revelio.
When I was a girl, I wanted to work with unicorns. It was
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Where?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Lumos. Arresto momentum.
There we go. I still have it. No owl was sent to me, meaning it shows up after she arrived at Hogwarts.
past the high wing!
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Just saw me summon a Highwing out of a bag.
No need to race now, my friend.
Stems solely from my desire to excel in potions. If you can't brew with it, don't grow it, I say.
Never ridden a hippogriff before. Really should change. There you are. The cross-one's duelist to beat.
I should dismount him.
Oh no.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
Oh boy. Oh, I know what's...
Accio!
Yep, I figured it out.
Yes!
Shouldn't have taught me how it works.
That was sensational. Yes! How am I to top that? What was I thinking?
Nah. I win.
How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
She.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this.
To you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
But what'd I do to help that situation? Oh, right.
She's 1,000 years old. Or 75 or something. And have you seen how these professors look at your clothes? Black looks at me like I'm a pauper. I swear the man thinks I have fleas. I only speak up in classes where the teacher doesn't deduct house points for wrong answers. To be fair, I don't say much.
Professor Anai has fascinating stories about growing up in Uganda. Wish she'd teach us how to do wandless magic like they do at Wagadu.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in charms? I can't wait. You know it's gonna be a laugh with Ronan.
New spell, What would he have to teach me? He obviously wouldn't teach this. I probably learned this one from Sebastian, if anything. No. I'm going to be using that against spiders a lot. Or goblins. I know why they're unforgivable, but sometimes the unforgivable is the most forgivable.
My mother is so excited.
Hence the reason why he's Sebastian and forgives me for being friends with the goblin. Oh, ending the stream here.